Hey, what's going on, folks? How you guys doing? I am Rondy with the Art of Yoga Project. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, so let's go ahead and warm up. Do our typical warm up, and go ahead and just go ahead and swing the arms from side to side. Just nice and easy. Good. Now come back to center and go and bring the right arm out to the side, lift the left arm over the ear, sit those hips down. All right, we're just relaxing into this pose. And then coming back up to the center and exhaling over to the opposite side. Just letting that arm hang there. Right? We're not really extending it this time. We're just letting it kind of hang. Good. And come back up to center and drop the chin to the chest. And inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, lower the chin down. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, lift that chin up. And go ahead, make circles with the chin. Good. And come back the other way. And come still. All right. So let's go in and let's check in. Our typical check-in is that we scan our bodies from head all the way down to our toes. So think about how you're feeling, your scalp, your forehead, your whole head. Then working out from your shoulders to your chest, to your back, and your belly, then your hips. Really think about how your hips are feeling. Then walk your way to your thighs and your knees, your calves, your ankles, and your feet and toes. And go ahead and just scan your body, see what's happening in your body. And then start to think about your thoughts. What's going on in your head right now? What's going on in your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Just think about bringing your attention right here, right now. Try to bring your thoughts inward to yourself. And the last thing, start to focus on the breath. Right? The breath will be a big part of this practice today. And just start to notice the flow of your breathing, the natural flow of your breath. Good. And just let that breath do what it normally does. We're not even going to try to regulate that breath today. We're not even going to try to deepen the breath today. You let your breath do what it wants to do. No control for this practice here. Good. So the practice that we're doing today is, I'm going to, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to call it yin energy. Right? It's the opposite of what we are normally doing, this really intense, energetic style of yoga and practice. What about the other side, a more softer side? If you notice, instead of sitting on blocks, I'm sitting on a bolster, a pillow, right? It's softer, it's more comfortable, right? Same thing, right? Just sitting here. And so we're going to be working with that softer energy. And that energy isn't any less strong. It's just a different style of guys understand that this yin and yang thing, right? This high intensity, go, stretch it out, inhale. And this other side, this yin, this softer, gentler thing. It's just as powerful as this yang thing. Right? Good. So we're just going to be moving nice and easily, nice and slow. Go ahead and bring the legs out in front. And then bring the hands down to the side. You can lift the chest up. And then just exhale. Easy forward fold. If you can bring your blocks. Just place your forehead on the blocks. Bring the hands down to the side. And just focus on your breath here. Just focus on relaxing. Some of you might want to make this a little bit lower. You can bring that down and maybe come here. Right? You can play with the blocks however you want. And then slowly go ahead. Roll yourself up, inhale, hands up. Go and bring those blocks out to the side. Go put those knees towards you. Good. Knees together, ankles together, big toes together. Wrap your arms around those knees. Just go and collapse the head on the knees. Good. And then go ahead. You're going to lift up. You're going to come off the bolster briefly. And you're going to come onto your backs. Have a bolster. Have a block. Have a block. Good. Bring the hands down to the side. Good. Have your legs bent. And then you're going to take a block and then lift your hips up and place the block underneath your hips. Put it on the second side. Good. And just let the arms hang here. Let the head rest. The shoulders rest. And then follow your breath. Just follow your breath. Don't try to do anything with it. Just follow it. Just easy breath. You're relaxing the hips, you're relaxing the shoulders, and you just let the body sink deeper to this pose. Don't try to hold anything up. Let your body collapse. Let your belly fall back to the spine. The shoulders rest on the floor. The arms, the hands. Go ahead. Bring the hands to the block. And then lift those hips up. Lift them up. Remove the block. And slowly lower the hips all the way to the floor. Good. Now pull those knees to your chest. Don't give yourself a big squeeze. And then gently drop both knees over to one side. Just drop both knees. Good. And I'm letting my legs do whatever my legs want to do. Good. As I drop those knees over to one side, I'm just letting the legs, this leg kind of just wants to do like this, right? I'm not forcing it down. I'm just letting it do what it wants to do, right? And I'm just letting my body rest here. Just taking notice of what's happening in my body right now, right? Notice that my shoulders are relaxing, my hands are relaxing. My bottom leg is totally relaxed, but my right leg is kind of lifted up. It just wants to be right there, right? So I'm not trying to force it down. I'm just letting it rest here. So let's bring those knees back up to center, nice, easy. And then we're going to drop them over to the other side. And notice how this side may feel a little different. Basically, I have the same thing going on. This top leg wants to just stay up a little bit, right? I'm not pushing it down. I'm just letting it hang there. And I'm relaxing my head, my shoulders, and that bottom relaxing. All that is just relaxed. I'm just following my breath, feeling it flow in and out. And let's go and bring those knees all the way back up to center. Pull those knees to your chest. And then rock yourself forward and back. Then come up to seated. Good. Grab your block. Go and pull the right leg in. Send that left leg out. Right. Still have your blocks, right? There's one block here, one block here. And I'm just going to rest, right? I'm not going to try to force this leg down, right? I am just going to place my head here, relax my head, relax my shoulders. Just gently breathe, right? Maybe if I come calm enough and relaxed enough, that leg will start to relax on its own. Let's see what happens. So I don't think much happened, but it feels pretty good there. It feels okay, right? And so let's go to the other side. Send that right leg out. Pull the left leg in. Place that sole of the foot into the thigh. Go ahead and set your blocks up. And just go ahead and relax the forehead on the blocks. And just relax the head, the shoulders. Good. You can just let that leg just start to open up. Just let it just fall to the floor. That left knee, let it relax. Good. slowly go ahead and lift up. And then from here, try to bring both feet in together. You may gotta bring them real tight. But just bring them out here a little bit. Right? And we're just gonna build our thing again. Right? Actually, for this one, I'm gonna use a bolster. Place the bolster on my feet, kind of like this. Blocks here. And just relax here. Put this a little further down. And just relax. Open up the palms. This is a pose of inviting, receiving. And slowly go ahead and lift up. Good. So we're going to go into Shavasana, and we're going to have different options with Shavasana. So if you have a bolster, it's perfect. If you don't, you can grab something like this, a pillow, and then maybe a third block, right? So I'm going to come, we're going to do different things. I want you guys to try all these different things. So I got my bolster the long way, and I'm sitting my bum on the floor, right? And I got the bolster right up against the small of my back. And then I'm just going to lay all the way back, place my head down, keep my legs bent for now. And I'm place, yes, so my head is rested. I'm going to bring blocks to either side, place my arms on blocks, or you can place them on the floor, whatever's comfortable. So place them on the floor, and let the hips just fall down. And then these blocks, bring the soles of the feet together, and just place the blocks underneath the legs, arms out to the side, and just feel that. That is so good right there. Just close your eyes, focus on that breath. So for some of us, this could be a little uncomfortable. If this is uncomfortable to your back, right? You're just like, it doesn't feel right. Just roll over to one side and then push yourself up. All right? And then you can try this. You can take the bolster, right, at the bottom of your mat, right? Bringing, so it's right underneath the knees, right? Underneath the knees. Bring the soles of the feet together. And then roll yourself all the way back down onto your backs. Let those knees split over to the side. Bring the blocks over there. Palms up. And just relax there. That's beautiful as well. That feels so good. Takes a lot of pressure off the spine, off the sacrum. Good. It's a good relaxing pose. Just focus on relaxing, breathing. Good. Let go of the breath. Don't try to control it. Let your breath do what it does. Just follow the breath as it flows in and out of your nostrils. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Circle your wrists. Circle your ankles. Good. If you got the bolster underneath your back, just roll over to one side and just take a couple of breaths there. Just relax, using your bottom arm as a pillow. If you have the bolster underneath your knees, go and take your hands to outside of your knees. Pull those knees to your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then roll over to your favorite side, using your bottom arm as a pillow. And then when you're ready, go ahead and push yourself all the way up. Take your time coming up. Sit back upon your bolster. Bring your bolster back. And sit up on your bolster. Good. Thank you all for showing up on your mat and joining me for this Art of Yoga Project YouTube channel. This practice, I want to call it Ananda Shakti, female power, female energy, feminine energy, feminine energy. Good. Let's go and bring our hands together at our center. Press the palms together lightly. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Go and bring your hands to your third eye. Namaste.